Eco-Explorers, welcome to another yoga and mindfulness lesson as part of the Eco-Explorers Club, brought to you by SSE Airtricity, proud sustainability partner to Dublin Zoo. I'm Caragh, and with me today I have
Thea, Evie, Toby.
Theo, Evie and Toby. This week we've been learning all about living sustainably. Living sustainably means appreciating what we have here on earth and not wasting it, not wanting more and more and using it all up. In yoga, we have a word called santosha, which means contentment, being content, being happy with what you've got. We have another word in yoga, a parigraha, which means not grasping, not taking more than you need. So in this way, yoga and living sustainably go hand in hand. So now, let's explore a bit more, bless you, on our yoga mats about the amazing biodiversity on our planet and how we can continue to enjoy it by protecting it. Bless you. Okay. All right, so we're going to begin sitting in crisscross applesauce. We're going to start off with a little breathing practice called hand breathing. So first, everybody just bring your hands together like this at your heart center. Sitting up tall, nice happy back, close your eyes. Notice what you can hear. Be aware of who's here with you and where you are. Notice how you feel. Now, let your eyes open. Bring one hand in front of you so that your palm is facing you. You can see all your fingers, spread them apart. And with the other hand, maybe with your finger or just with your hand, whatever feels better. If it's a bit tickly with the finger, use your hand. We're going to start at the base of the thumb and we're going to breathe in. So get the other hand ready to go. You're going to breathe in and you trace your finger up along your thumb and then down the other side as you breathe out. So slow breath as you climb up Peter Pointer. Slow breath as you slide down. Great. Slow breath rising up Toby Tall. Slow breath as you slide down. Feel your finger against Ruby Ring, breathing in higher and higher up. Breathing out down Ruby Ring. We get to finger small, breathe in. Down the other side. Now we do the other hand, so switching. Let that hand come in front, we go up, baby small. Breathe in, all the way up to the top. Breathe out all the way down. How slow can you go? Up through Ruby Ring, breathe in. Breathe out, slide it down. Toby Tall, here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Peter Pointer, breathe in. Breathe out all the way down to the bottom of your thumb. Breathe in all the way up, tummy thumb. All the way down. Bring your hands together. You've just taken 10 slow, deep breaths. How do you feel? Happy back. Lovely. Guys, let's come on up and stand up. Oh, we're not going to stand up yet. We're going to stay sitting because I have a good idea what we're going to do while we're here. Evie's top reminded me. Let's see your top, Evie. Rainbow. Okay, so we're going to put one hand on the floor and with the other hand we're going to pretend that we're picking up a big scoop of red fairy dust, and as we breathe in we're going to lift that fairy dust up over our head like we're drawing a rainbow. Breathe out and draw it on back. Other hand is going to pick up orange, huge scoop of orange, up over your head like a rainbow, back over as you breathe out. What are we on? Yellow. Big breath, golden yellow, all the way over you. Can you imagine that dust sprinkling down on you? What are we on after yellow? Green, big breath in. From your side, draw your rainbow up and over and back down. Blue, breathe in blue. Picture your favorite thing in blue. Breathe out, bring it back. I love the sea, I love the sky. Breathe in. What's after blue? Indigo. Big breath in of indigo. Breathe out. And finally, violet. Breathe in. Maybe like the color of our yoga mats here. Breathe out, bring it back. Now with both hands, breathe in and lift up a big rainbow all the way over you. And when you breathe out, imagine you're pulling that rainbow down into your heart. Lovely. Do you remember the feeling when you see a rainbow? That little moment of happiness when you see a rainbow. We call that a rainbow moment. A rainbow moment is something really simple that just brings you a tiny bit of joy. So it could be something like when you step outside your front door and you feel the sun on your face. Or it could be like when you lie back in a warm bath, or you snuggle into your cozy bed. You know those little moments? You do. It could be anything, so simple. So today we're going to look out for the rainbow moments, okay? Let's come on up to standing now. We're going to do a sun salutation. So find a little space. You might step forward a tiny bit, Theo. Stand with your feet a little bit apart, and we're going to take a big breath in. Open the arms again, like that rainbow. Lift your hands up to the sky, look up, imagine you could see the sun, and then breathe out. Imagine you're bringing that sun down through your body, all the way down to the ground. This is standing for a bend. You can bend your knees. Imagine your fingers here playing in lovely warm sand. Draw little spirals and circles. Now breathe in, let your hands come to your legs. Look up and imagine you were looking out as far across the sea as you could see. Breathe out and come down onto your tummy and imagine you were settling down on warm sand. Now when we breathe in, this is Cobra. We look up and imagine we could see the sun, the blue sky, maybe wispy clouds. And then we breathe out, back into Downward Dog. Feel that lovely stretch right down into your fingers as you spread your fingers. Now walk up your mat a little bit or bring your hands back towards you. You're going to breathe in, stand on your feet, hands against your legs, and you look out towards the sea again. Imagine how far you could see across the sea. Breathe out, hands down, feel the sand again. Little spirals and shapes. What kind of pattern are you making? Rise up as you breathe in, big circle with the arms, reach up to the sun. Breathe out the sun down to your heart. Okay, we're going to go again one more time. This time, breathe in, imagine you're drawing a rainbow around you and up to the sun. Now we're the rain. Breathing out, pour yourself down. In that standing for a bend, pretend you're the rain on the grass. Feel the grass. Breathe in, hands against your shins or your thighs. Look up, imagine you could see across the grass to the trees. Breathe out, come on down to the floor, but it's not the floor, it's lovely soft green grass. And then we breathe in, look up to the sun. Remember the feeling of the sun on your face, a rainbow moment right there. Breathe out, back into Downward Dog. Enjoy that stretch, your little tail up in the sky. And now back into our standing forward bend. So walk up or take your hands back. You breathe in on your feet, press against your legs, look out across the grass. Breathe out, bow down, and remember the feeling of grass beneath your hands. Feel that grass. Roll up to standing, draw your rainbow again. Big breath in, open up to the sun. Breathe out the sun, the rainbow into your heart. Beautiful. Let's come into tree pose. So we stand on one foot and we turn the other leg out. Now guys, we've lots of options. We can keep our toes on the floor. You could even cross your foot over your foot like that. You could bring your foot up to your calf. That's your lower leg. Or you can reach down, grab it and bring your foot right up to your inner thigh. Feel free to stand against a wall, your back against a wall, okay? And today we're going to practice playing around with this a little bit. So when you're steady, breathe in, and when you're ready to breathe out, press your hands down. Good. Then breathe in, take your time, turn your hands up, lift as high as your chest. Good. Breathe out, press your palms straight out in front, like a little slow motion dance. Breathe in, draw your hands back to your chest. That's okay, breathe out, keep trying, hands wide, push away from you. Amazing. Back to your heart, breathe in, down with your hands as you breathe out. Now a big circle, like a big sun. Inhale, hands to the sky, back to your heart, Breathe out. Wow. Bring it on down. Your foot to the floor. Challenging, but we just were patient with ourselves, and remember, you're good enough, okay? You are enough. We're going to stand on the other foot, turn the leg out, toes on the floor if you like, even resting your foot on the other foot if you want, or against your calf or up against your thigh. You've got it. Okay, now just focus your eyes, get steady, hands together. Breathe in, we breathe out, and we let the hands press down. You okay, Evie? We breathe in and we let the hands come up as high as the heart. Breathe out, press your hands straight out ahead of you. Fabulous. Breathe in, draw it back to your heart. Breathe out, out to the sides. It takes a lot of practice. Keep trying. Breathe in, back to your heart. Breathe out, hands down. Perfect. Big circle, everybody. Breathe in, up to the sky. Breathe out, back to your heart. Perfect. Come down to your foot, standing feet apart. Give yourself a little bit of space. Do you remember windmill? Remember we did this a couple of weeks ago? Windmill. You let your shoulders twist. Be careful you don't hit anybody. Spread your windmill out. And wind power is what I think of when I'm doing windmill. All those windmills. You know, SSE Airtricity has 28 onshore wind farms. So look out for the windmills when you're travelling across Ireland. SSE Airtricity is the leading provider of wind power, which is a renewable form of energy. So that's one way of living more sustainably, renewable energy. Let's slow it down. Let's bring it back to the middle. Let's come onto our feet. Breathe in, lift your hands to the sky. We're going to be the rain again, okay? So we're going to fold it on down. I think Theo likes to kind of hang halfway, hands off the floor, and that's nice. I like to get right down there, get that rain into the grass, helping the grass to grow. We're very lucky to have this rainwater. It's such a resource. Stay with that. Do you know what Dublin Zoo does with the rainwater? They collect it in a tank at the orangutan house, and then they use it to flush the toilets in the zoo. Now we're going to breathe in and come up, all the way up. Lift your hands to the sky. Breathe out your hands back to your heart. And we collect the rainwater in our garden, don't we, in buckets to water the plants. Yeah, so there's lots of little things you can do to live more sustainably. Things like turning off the lights, turning off the tap, so you're not just wasting the water. Guys, let's come on down onto our hands and knees. Breathe in, we're going to be a cow. Look up as you lift your tailbone up to the sky. And then breathe out and round your back. Now you're a cat. We're going to do this a couple more times. Now breathe in and lift your head, lift your tailbone. You're a cow. Breathe out and round your back. Bow your head, tuck your tailbone. You're a cat. Breathe in again into that cow pose. Maybe when you're traveling around Ireland, you could look out for the cows on the beautiful green fields. Round your back into cat. One more time, breathing in into cow. Maybe some eco-explorers out there have a cat. Round your back into cat, and maybe your rainbow moment is cuddling your cat. Now we're going to turn this into downward dog. So tuck your toes, lift your knees, pull back into downward dog. I bet some eco-explorers have a dog, and I bet that dog gives them lots. Whoops, a daisy, Theo, are you okay? Yeah. Okay, I bet that dog gives them lots of rainbow moments. Let's come down onto our front. We're going to lie down, upward puppy. You're on your forearms like a little puppy. Lift your head. So happy. What is the cutest puppy you ever met? Did you get close enough to that puppy to give it a little rub? Maybe that puppy gave you a little lick. Did you like that? Was that a rainbow moment? Remember the cutest puppy you ever met. Take a breath in. And then let's come back into mouse pose. So as we come back into mouse, one of my favorite yoga poses. Do you guys like mouse pose? Oh, I love it. Sit right back on your heels, put your head on the floor and your hands either side of your head. So you're curled in like a little mouse. And stay there, let your head relax and enjoy that moment. There's a little rainbow moment. Totally relax. Feel so cozy. Now, come up nice and slowly, and we're going to take 1 foot forwards up our mat. So we're going to come into Crescent Moon. So for this, we take 1 foot up. I'm taking my right foot forwards. Maybe bring the right foot forward so we'll be kind of looking the same direction. Okay, going to lean your hips forwards. Now you take your hands like this. So your Peter pointers point forwards, the others wrap in around each other. Ready? Breathe in, lift up. Pretend you're the shape of a crescent moon. One of my favorite things is to spot a little sliver of a crescent moon in the clear night sky. Take a breath in. Breathe out, let it come down. We better do that on the other side. So we swap it around. Big breath in, imagine that crescent moon. So calm and peaceful. A little rainbow moment when you spot that. One more breath. Reach up. Now, bring your hands down. Keep your foot there. Keep your foot forward, even. We're going to turn into surfers. We're going to tuck the back toes under and lift up the leg. Okay? Put your back foot on the floor and now stand up with that knee bent. Arms out wide. Your yoga mat has turned into a surfboard. Are you ready? Bend your knee. Breathe in. Imagine you're swooshing up over a wave and then down the other side. And then you find your balance again. Maybe you're surfing off the coast of Ireland. Breathe in. Straighten your leg. Switch your feet around the other way. So we're going to surf the other direction. Bend your knee. Breathe in, reach back. How lucky are we to have that beautiful coastline all around us to swim and surf in? Maybe that's been a rainbow moment for you, somewhere in the sea. Let's bring it back to the middle. We're going to stand with our feet a little bit turned in, hands on your hips. Ready, guys? Big breath in. We're going to turn into a tent. Fold forwards. And let your hands come down to the floor. So what Theo is doing is he's getting himself a couple of little blocks, or maybe just one block, is it? To put his hands on. You could put your hands on a little chair or a table if you like. Take a big breath in. And maybe some of you have been lucky enough to go camping. Fold your head down deeper, your hands back further if you like. Or maybe you built a fort in your house or garden. Remember how cozy you felt in there? Was that a rainbow moment? We're going to breathe in, come all the way up. Open your arms out wide, shine like a star. Beautiful twinkly star in the night sky. Now, we're going to bring our hands down. I'm going to turn myself around so I can see my little yogis here. We're going to give ourselves a little challenge with Crescent Moon, okay? So for this, we're going to use some props. You might not need to. Evie's using a little chair, so is Theo with a block on it, and Toby is just going to use a little block. A book works well, anything at all. And again, you don't have to. I'll show you how you do it without any props. You turn, don't bring the top hand up yet. Keep that by your side and it'll make it easier. Bring yourself onto 1 foot and 1 hand. So you point your foot forwards, lean forwards, put your hand on the floor as the back leg lifts up. And then if you feel steady, lift the top hand up. Beautifully demonstrated, Toby. I'm going to help you here, Theo. Breathe. Yeah, the arm up. Okay, but don't throw it back too far behind. It'll make you fall. Fab. Down you come. Swap it around the other way. So you point your foot forwards, you lean onto it, you let your hand come to the floor, then the back leg lifts up and the top hand to the sky. I'm not going to pretend this isn't a challenge. This, oh my goodness, amazing. This is a challenge. Enjoy the challenge. You are getting better all the time. You are amazing. Fab. Bring it on down. Well done. Well done. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Stand with your feet a little bit apart. You can move your chairs, your bits and bobs out of the way. We're going to come to a squat. Hands together. Feet turned a little bit out. Squat down. Good. And then bring your hands to the floor. Give yourself a little twist side to side. And then maybe open one arm up to the sky. Big stretch. Back to the middle, other way. And just enjoy that little stretch for your hips. Feels good. Excellent. Now sit down. Butterfly pose. Remember this one? Feet together. Knees apart. Hold your toes. Even your knees just flop right down, don't they? Can you make your back a little happier? Oh, look, and the rainbow shining. Beautiful. What colour is your butterfly? A rainbow moment is when you spot a butterfly on a flower, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you always go, oh, a butterfly?
Yeah.
That's a rainbow moment. That feeling of like, it's so simple and it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love spotting unusual or beautiful flowers. Let's turn this into flower, will we? So you sit back a bit, feet on the floor, feet on the floor. And you bring your hands down between the legs. You hold your feet. So I'm holding the outside of my feet. Maybe that's a bit hard. You can hold the toes, whatever works, and lift your feet up. Even, amazing. Wow. I bet the eco explorers are getting better at this one too. Breathe and lift your heart up and imagine what kind of flower you are. What's your favorite flower? Remember the feeling when you take a huge big breath in, a smell of that flower. Let's do that. Fab. Bring it on down. Well done, guys. Stretch one leg out in front. Bring the other leg up and over. We're going to give a little twist. So we just hug that leg in. Okay, that's it. And now wrap your arm a bit further around. So Toby and Evie, just turn the other way, the other arm around your leg. Yeah, that's it now. And then you put the other hand on the floor. You were right the first time, Theo. So you're trying to twist into your leg. You breathe in, lift your heart, happy back, twist around. I hope that feels good. Breathe, it's so good for your back. We'll do it the other way. Stretch it out. For me, having these little stretches are little rainbow moments. You bring your knee up, your foot over, and you wrap your arm around. Okay? Make sure you're doing the other one to what you did a moment ago. And then happy back.
Is this right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Happy back. Twist around. Big breath in. Twist a little deeper. Amazing. And now back to the middle. And our last pose, happiest one of all, happy baby. Happy baby pose. Are you ready, guys? We're going to lie down on our mats. Happy babies are so content, aren't they? You lie down, feet in the air, hold your feet. That's it. Evie, what a great demonstration of a happy baby. Fab. Okay, guys, enjoy it. Have a little roll, little rock around. Yeah. Beautiful. Last moment in happy baby. And then let it go. And it is time to relax. So we're going to lie down. If anybody wants to get their teddy and pop their teddy on their belly or on their chest for relaxation, it's really nice on the belly because then you feel the breath going up and down. So this is our final relaxation, Shavasana. So for Shavasana, lie on your back, have your feet a little bit apart and let your legs relax on the floor. So you put yourself in this position where everything is supported and ready to relax, okay? So I'm just helping Toby get a little bit more set up here. He's got his teddies comfy on his tummy. They're going to relax as well, okay? And then the arms a little bit away from your sides with your hands facing up, the palms of your hands facing up, okay? And then we just want to bring the back of the head, oh lovely, onto the floor. So feel your whole body relaxed and centered like that. And what we're going to do today is called a gratitude scan. We are going to scan, I'll give you a hand, Evie. We're going to scan our body and become aware of each part and everything that part does for us. We're going to say thanks and then we're going to give it a chance to relax. So close your eyes And start by becoming aware of your feet. Have both feet on the ground and imagine all the things that your feet have already done for you today, taking you where you want to go, helping you to stand up, haven't they? So your feet do an awful lot of work for you. So it's time to say thank you to your feet and allow your feet now to rest and relax. Now feel your legs. Try to feel your legs from the inside. Feel your legs get heavy. And think of all the things that your legs have already done for you today. Running, jumping, walking, maybe climbing up and down the stairs. You are so lucky to have two perfect legs. In your mind, say a silent thank you to your legs. And now let your legs have a well-earned rest. Now become aware of your arms. Feel where your arms meet the ground. Can you feel the warmth or coolness of the ground beneath them? Think of all the things your arms do for you. All the reaching and holding, carrying. Say thank you to your arms. You'd miss them if you didn't have them. And let your arms relax. Now become aware of your hands and your fingers. And allow your hands and fingers to relax as you think about all the things that your fingers do, like feeding you, drawing, writing, playing. Be very hard to play, wouldn't it, if we didn't have our fingers to help us? So now say thank you to your fingers, thank you to your hands, and let them relax. Now become aware of your tummy and imagine all the organs in there. Your stomach, your intestine, which digests your food, your lungs, which allow you to breathe, your heart that pumps the blood all around your body. Say thank you to your organs for doing a great job and let your tummy relax. And now finally, bring your awareness to your head. Feel your head on the ground. Let your head relax. Close your eyes and think of all the things that your head does for you. Talking, smelling, seeing, hearing, thinking. Your head is amazing. Your head works so hard. Say thank you to your head and let your head relax. Let your whole body enjoy a rest. And whenever you feel ready, very gently, you're going to give your whole body a little stretch. Draw your knees up into you, give yourself a little cuddle. And whenever you're ready, bring yourself up to sitting. So let your knees come in, give yourself a little cuddle and roll up to sitting. When we get all the way up to sitting, we're going to bring our hands together at the heart center. Okay, close your eyes for a moment. And remember, you are enough. You have enough. Remember now one rainbow moment that's already happened today. Thank you so much for joining us today for yoga and mindfulness as part of the Eco Explorers Club, brought to you by SSE Airtricity and Dublin Zoo. Today we explored living sustainably, and we've also learned about the amazing biodiversity on our planet and why it's so important to protect it so the future generations can enjoy all the same things that we enjoy today. You'll find more on the Eco Explorers Club Hub on SSE Airtricity's website. Namaste.